Hello, everyone. I am Zeos Pantera of In-Ear Fetish, and we're here with the dog of the FiiO lineup. Wait, it's not fair. That's not fair. First, let me clear the dust off of this because it's been sitting a hot minute. Ugh. This is the FiiO FH11. It is a $54 IEM dynamic, and it comes with nearly nothing. It comes in a box. It has the word accessories on some cardboard. There's a plastic lid. There is a quick start guide because everything on Earth has that. Let's quickly start with it. Oh, does it now? Yes. Does it actually pull? No. It showed me replacing things. It can't do it. So I've been listening and listening and listening, and I was originally listening to these. Let me show you what they look like. They actually look rather nice. They are metal. They have like an inlay of a star. I don't know why. I put the Duno SS tips on it. The wire is... I've seen better wires at $50. Jojo. But overall, I wasn't super depressed or super impressed. But I was listening on the FiiO K11 because I figure it's a FiiO, but on the FiiO that makes the synergy. The synergy. Fuck synergy. What these need is a fun amplifier. So linear. This is currently set to do that. And then I've got the Piteous Maximus here, which is like the niche redone internals shit amp. And I've got the X-Duo MH02, which is their way too powerful hybrid. Like, and you're dying. And you're dying. And you're dying. On both of these, I love these IEMs. On these two, because that's what dynamics do. Dynamics pick up the flavor more than anything else, like a dog. Pick up the flavor of the amplifier you're using. And I was going to give these like a, for $50, you can get like 5 other IEMs that are great for $50. $54.99, black custom 24 ohms, which is not even that high. They apparently have a triple acoustic back chambers for improved mid-lows control. And, what was it, something stupid? Hold on. So this is a single dynamic, single BA. So that's actually 2 things. That's great. Liquid metal die-cast housing, which effectively inhibits resonance to enhance clean sound. They got a lot of bullshit here. All right, whatever. They're just trying to sell you a $50 IM. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that on their own amp, it's just the most bog standard, like, okay, get a Tin T2 instead. At least it has a flavor. But the Tin T2 doesn't change shape on amplifiers, and this fucking does. So it comes with tips, literally like 3 of them. I didn't open this one up. You want to see what's in there? I don't either. Oh God. Why do they do this? Why do they like fold the bag and wrap it and make it? Oh my God, they're tips. They're the same tips. More candy colored tips. There you go. You got a decent supply of tips at least. The wire itself, you're very light, is a metal capped 3.5 millimeter right angle into a twisted 4-wire, which is apparently brown, red, and green. 2 browns, a red, and a green, and it's very... I want to say the word is off-putting. It kind of looks like Santa Claus crashed into some mud. But like, you really can't tell. Like, it could just be like a wire that's brownish. Stop stabbing me, invisible fucking plastic. It's a cheaper wire. It's fine. It's got interesting, like, metal bits on it. Like, FiiO is not a small company. They know how to make things. They've made some of my favorite IMs over the past forever. FD5 still, baby, forever. What bothered me is I was going to retire this cable because it's a fine cable, but I want to try balance connections. So I whipped out my 2-pin Purple Asylum cable, which is like a $350 collab. And I went to plug it in. I unplugged these because they are 2-pin. FiiO's been really fucking known. FiiO's been known for fucking around with MMCX forever. And it's like, just please stop. So yay, a fucking 2-pin. A sunken circular 2-pin. Are you kidding me, FiiO? Which basically makes it impossible to use any other 2-pin cable except for their 2-pin with a little bit of an extension there. So it can go in. And then, see, that's where the other one would stop. This can go in. It's just like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? This is like self-sacrifice. Like, no. This is some Apple level bullshit, FiiO. Where Apple was like, well, you can use USB-C cables. All right, fine. But they have to be our $150 USB-C cable because everyone else's cable is stupid. Fuck you, Apple. Just make your phone work with normal cables. You fuck. That's the whole point. FiiO, just make the goddamn things work with a different wire. That's anyone's wire would work. Fuck. Anyway, back to listening. We're going to go back to listening. And we're going to go back to listening on the tube again because there's no other reason. The only reason you'd look at these and not say the JoJo or some of the other, what are some of the other $50 fucking IEMs? I'm blanking right now. My brain is on E. Not actually on ecstasy. That would be much more fun to do reviews. But it's on like empty, like E for empty, not E for anything good. Music is even though all the way down, it is still gently playing in the left channel. Freaked me out for a second. Don't want to hear Beatles. Code Geass. Now that's something that sounds interesting on these on a tube. Oh, it's deep and it resonates, and it's like, and then if I move it over, something more neutral. It's just boring. It's just, and the thing is, it's a huge change, which is gonna be the selling point of these IEMs if you're gonna buy them. There is a huge change. I mean, this is still a hybrid. I don't have a full tube amp on right at the moment because I usually don't warm one up for IEMs, but I'm going to have to put these on the side. They're too cheap to sell in the yard sale. $50 is usually like, it doesn't make any monetary sense for the effort to go through with it. But I'm going to have to keep these on the side. The next time I have like a kick-ass fucking tube amp on the desk, just see what these do. Because they're not... Like, this is better than the FiiO, but this is a whole different world. We've gone to space Spain, where everyone siestas in the sky. It's like... And then this is just... Well, it's a Pietus Maximus. It's got a Class A warmth in spades. I truly enjoy this IEM on these two amplifiers, and I could give a fucking rat's ass on these two, which is probably... There's very few products that do that. HG800 would probably be one of the examples where if you didn't have the tube amp blessed by the Pope, you couldn't play the HG800s. I'm talking about pre-S. I'm talking about what's it called mod? What the hell was the name of that mod? The toilet paper mod. Yeah, that. Oh, Rage Against the fucking Machine. Freedom. Slapping. I'm dancing. Let's get... This bias is the bass, but it's like boom. It's like... Is that how bass looks in my mind? It's just like low quality bass. Like it's it feels slow and unexciting, and the vocals aren't great, and then you just pop this out and you slip just into the... Oh, Jesus, that's such a huge change. I guess I'm selling MH02s today. Fucking... these are an exciting and amazing dynamic IEM with a BA just a touch off the highs when you're on a fucking exciting amplifier. So actually, even if you're not interested in listening to music on them, you should buy these IEMs so you can see if your fucking amplifier is boring. Because if you have a boring amplifier, you'll know, because you won't find music enjoyable on these. But if you plug it into something else, I pull the Rebel amp out. I've got Rebel amps over there. I got tubes over there. I got that new Sparkos Gemini. It's $1,000. I'm sure that's going to fucking do something. You know what? These may have surpassed throwing them in a bin, and they're not going to be sold. If these stay consistent, we're gonna run a little test. Because over there, right here, is a $900 set. Hi, dog girl. I know who you are. You showed up in that one anime with carrots in your hair. These are the $900 Dunu Zen Pros. And what these IEMs do as the dynamic is when I plug them into an amp, I can tell noise floor, and I can tell you the exact shape of the equalization that's going on. Because that's what they do. They're the best. They're also on a DD Hi-Fi cable. They're the best at that. just exposing your amplifier for what it is and telling you if it's noisy. Great. That's why they stay right there. I might do the same with these. I hate these fucking Velcro things. They're great once, and then you have to take them off because it's super annoying because no one's ever wrapping the thing up. This might stick around. I'll leave these tips on. I'll leave these over here. I shouldn't be making any more IEM reviews for a bit. I could do one more tomorrow if I felt like it. But I'm going to pull these out for amplifiers. And I just want to see what it does. You know what those are? Those are the fucking IEM equivalent to the Shure 1540s. $500 headphones that I don't like the way they sound. But they look amazing and they feel great. And they use an MMCX connector for that. And I just love the way they fucking feel. The real carbon fiber and they suck. But if I plug those into an amplifier and they don't suck, that is a good amplifier. It reminds me, I got to take that down and try it on the Gemini and shit. Let's try it on other things. Anyway, if you want to see more IEM reviews before they go live, Patreon and Subscribestar both have unlocked posts with however many IEM reviews I've done and completed, but haven't released publicly yet. They're free. Go watch them on there for free. I am busy in London Can Jam this month, which I may still be going on the 20th or 21st, or this video is happening afterwards, in which case, did you have a fun time? I'm showing off Eris, so we probably won't get more new IEM reviews till August on the Patreon. You're going to get more scheduled all the way up to August, but none created until August. Anyway, Dog Girl wallpaper in the Horde. You just click it. You get every wallpaper I've ever used ever on both my verticals and horizontal televisions. Yeah, do all the other things. Mousepad, which is, I think I call this like low res city because it's just not. It's what does that say? That says Gay 3 or Gay 2. That movie's in theaters. I can't really make out any other funny things. Gag. You know what? A fucking restaurant called Gag where they serve like noodle soup, but the noodles are like 4.5 feet long. You could steal this idea from me. Just please invite me for opening night and assure me that I will gag when I try to slurp the soup. See, this is how my brain works. It just comes up with all these amazing ideas and then no one follows through with them. So yeah, interesting FH11s. Don't know if I would. If you want to, only if you have only if you have more than 3 amps and you want to know. This is a you want to know. I got to know what it does. Zio says it does a thing. It does a thing. I usually give a number at the end of this. I don't know what to give this. I'm going to give it a fucking, you know what? Just to be weird, I'm going to give it a 5. Because it can be, see, it's never as bad as like a 0. I'm exaggerating. Like, it is a fucking 9 on these two. And it is a fucking 6 on these two. So I guess the actual thing would be, what's 9 and 6 is 3 is 1.5. It'd be 7.5. These are a 7.5. Zios, 7.5. Anyway, go do your thing. I'm going to go take a shower and go to sleep or watch The Boys.